Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'd like to welcome y'all to the first episode of The Block. You know what I'm saying? This is the intro. As you can see, we standing on Lincoln Federal. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the Bay, home of survivors, land of the brave. Club apartments, housing vouchers, Section 8, DT5, Jamaica Drive, down in the case. What hustle stays, roll behind you, go the other way. Main Street flooded, hosting parties like a damn parade. Corner stores be jumping, D-boys out making plays, blowing gas, taking shots, vibing in the shade. We getting paid. Roll a fat backwood, bubble trap music, These hoes shaking ass cause they want to, Pull up and get you some good food, Chick-fil-A or barbecue. City of winners out on the block, doing whatever they wanna do.
Welcome to The Block, with pimps, prostitutes, hustlers, all come to meet for the love of that green piece of paper. And it's just a couple stories that's gonna be told. And who am I? I'm your boy Bo. I'm the narrator along this journey. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you The Block.
They missing that real shit.
I ain't never feel.
Fell off, now had shit going on.
A couple years.
Juices.
On Block viewers, it's your boy Bo. I'm down here on Kuwait Ave with my boy Mr. Capone Hefe. What's going on, Jay?
What's going on with you, man?
All right.
Same old, same old.
All right, we're gonna jump straight into this, man. So let the world know who were some of your influences growing up, what made you rap today.
Well, maybe rap today. One of my biggest influences, of course, is my brother Boom, aka Mac B. He was one of my greatest influences because he was the only one I seen really do it first. But he ended this into the world rap, like Rap City, him and my sister, basically, they older than me, so they brought out hip hop and everything for me to watch and everything. So mostly like Tupac, Nas, definitely Jay-Z, definitely 50 Cent, T.I. Also like Eminem, of course, and everything. And who else I like? It's a whole bunch of people that influenced me, and then a lot of underground artists that was out, like Graph, Pat Poose, and people like them. Then today is more like, that's who I was more, that's how it is, that's who really influenced me to today. And just being on the block and seeing different things to do and everything.
So a lot of people don't know, but you used to rap in a couple of years, in your teenage years. I can recall one of your first names of your rap career was Cold Heart. Why don't you take the crowd through and let people know the alias that you use and the reason why?
Well, the reason why I got the name Cold Heart is before I came to the block, but I knew everybody down here already. I was with my people next door, Click and all them, so, Two Guns and everybody, back in the day. But before that, them, they cousins, they used to have like, everybody try to be like Bone Thugs Harmony and everything, so. And I'm like, dang, I was counted out, but I can't get no name like them. Then one of the guys we used to hang with back in the day said, you gonna be Cold Heart. I'm like, that's dope, it's different. So I ran with it, and now little people call me that, but I was kind of rapping, just a little bit, just under that name. Then it changed. I had Illest Kid, which is just something I came when I got to middle school. That's when I was downhill, just nobody really knew nothing about that. It was just something, this Illest Kid. Then I still had Cold Heart for years. Got to high school, I changed it to J Dow for a long time, because my middle name started with a J. So, and my last name Dow, so I was like, okay, J Dow gonna run with this one. So, came out, high school had Theory. When Guns N' Butters was coming out stronger at the time and everything, and my last year of high school, so had Theory, and that was just a little mixed name in there, just trying to switch it up. But everybody called me Swagg, and I didn't like it. in high school, you know, my homies knew like, man, Swagg, cause that Cameron and Jay-Z shit came out at the time about the Swagger jacket, but they're like, man, they go Swagg, you know, look at Swagg, but I ain't never, you know, jack nobody Swagg and shit, so. And your boy, matter of fact, it ain't that, matter of fact we was out here one time and Bucci gave me the name, like, your name gonna be Swagg, like, you know what, everybody call me, then I'm gonna keep that Swagg and C, so I kept that for a long time. Then as I started grasping it, then I went through other mixtapes and stuff, then I started linking up with D Jones and everything at the time with me and even shout out D Jones by the way, and mostly like at the time RSK was popping, you know, I was changing Swagg Capone because it was like more growth, but since after that I was gone from the scene for like, you know, I was gone like 2 or 3 years off the scene, just a little bit, so after the scene, for me being gone, I just changed it like Capone Hefe, you know what I mean? So I came back for a little bit before I had left again, and I just felt like there's more growth, you know, because Swagg kind of, it ain't played out, but you know, it's more like who really, you know, who gonna say that now when you're older, you know? I'm in my 30s, so, but I'm still getting it. You know what I mean?
Good. All right, you named a couple of good alias names, and with that, you had a couple of good people that you mentioned. So tell the block viewers a couple of the groups you ran with leading up until your solo run that you're currently doing now.
Well, the groups I ran with was Guns and Butter and RSK, but Guns and Butter started with me, M. Holler, you know, Mario, and Chief Godson, that's known as Spaz, and this guy named Andre Bibby, which he had been moved when he was in high school, so it became 3 of us. So we started out here in the summer, and basically the Patriot member, you know, Bucci, he gave us the name. You know, they was Patriot him, QG, Doo-Wop, and Donald, and some more people in there. I can't really name a lot of people, I forgot, but my thing is like, and Migo, I believe Migo's in it too, but my thing is, he gave us that name because it was like some baby boy stuff, but we always, me and Mario wanted to be in Patriots. We like, man, y'all gonna have to get Guns and Butter or something, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, cool, we'll do that. So we ran with that, but we started building up in high school a little bit. You know, we made like, we weren't the first to do the rap, like a track, but we made a hit over the summer, like in summer of '03 with Beef Ain't Nothing. So we got in that, and you know, it was okay. You know, it was our first time. I wasn't all that good at the shit, so it was like, damn, but we did it at my brother's studio at the time when he had a studio up there by Balo, whatever.
If I'm not mistaken, by the project.
Yeah, up that way, yeah. So back in the day, so we was you know, we recorded did one track. Then years later, you know, I didn't really record. We still had Guns and Butter, so everybody going through. Some you know went through rap battles. I ain't really do too much. Did a little slightly ciphers, but I did my thing, a little punchline, but it was mostly like Spaz. He was killing it. And so as we got to our senior year, that's when we picked up your cameraman right here, Big Money. Then you had Scoop, CJ. You also had Old Out was fucking with us too. He was beat down, by the way, but he still came and showed love.
True,
and,
that's Old Out boy. Shout out to Old Out.
Yeah.
Old Out, man, he loved this music shit.
No, Old Out.
Oh, Old Out too.
Yeah, but anyway, we also had Trey. You know, Trey, he moved down here. He was singing. You know, he was fucking with us too and everything. So everything was good. Spook, Spaz, other brother.
True.
Spook, then Nard, B Holloway, he was fucking with us too. You know, it was just a few of us. For real.
You gotta say his name though.
Drag. Yeah, it was Drag. I forgot his name though. But you know, we had man, we all, you know, did our thing.
I forgot when I was in the I'm gonna edit that up, but just say
True. Then, as got a high school, you know, it kind of, we didn't fall, it was a good thing, like, you know, not being funny, but we like the only group that didn't fall out like that and had nothing to say about each other and shit. So it was like, hell, you know, we just, people going to college or everybody was doing their thing, you know, or had families take care of us. So it was like, okay, you know, and going to work, this is how we had to do it as an adult, you know, we got older, but we still, somehow, you know, we still keep connected a little bit. Somehow, you know, have Nick through party, you pop up and everything, so that was good. Then also we was, you know, after that, it was just, when that died down for a little bit, that's when RSK came in and started out me and WAP, you know what I'm saying? Then another member, but I ain't even gonna say the name about that one, but not being funny, you know, this is how I am right now. So it was just, we had a few members in that group, but we stayed strong for a little bit, with that, in that run and everything. So what led that to me to be solo, it wasn't that, we was already still solo artists. It just, we just came together, me and Wild just came together on some stuff and RSK and everything and music. So now it's like, the solo part, I just kept going my freestyle. Like I came back after, just 2014, 15, I started dropping like freestyle. And I'm like, what, I'm gonna make a little mixtape. And I went 10, so I just dropping like Hot Nigga freestyle, and I got on the 6 God freestyle, and I just kept going. And that's when I had, after that, this now the mixtape came out, and when Swagg came, whatnot. And when Swagg came, that's when that name changed. This now mixtape came out, and I was just dropping more freestyles and everything. And I didn't really collab with a lot of people in the city, which I don't mind doing. It just, I felt like the timing was not right. But everything now just, to me to keep going, I just came back and did it on my own. Like now, I had no choice. Like, if I did reach out to people, they gave me the runaround or some BS. So I like, what, don't even get mad. Let God deal with that and just keep moving and make sure, you got the tools to do it. Then shout out to D Jones again, because he told me to, man, get your own shit and keep it going, and everything. Then, of course, my brother, always seeing him, boom. Shout out to Matt B, by the way. Then I always see him not stop. So when he wasn't stopping this, I just kept looking at him like, ain't no use to stop. I feel like ain't no use to quit. If I got a lot to say still and rap, just keep going. And this is what it leads me to now, not to quit, from everything.
Well, before we wrap this thing up, man, I want you to tell the world, 1 or 2 projects that you got going on. I also want you to know, I appreciate you coming through, official block interview. That means a lot to me, means a lot to my block viewers. But just tell us what you got going on right quick before we get off this camera, man.
Right now, since me coming back now, slowly but surely, I only got a few freestyles I'm gonna keep dropping right now. I might surprise y'all with something y'all never know. Like, I just dropped stuff out of nowhere, so if I do drop a project, it's gonna hit. So it ain't, I'm working on things with that to make the project go, making my projects keep going and going. So I like to drop it with surprise. Let a few people hear it, be like, okay, and they be like, oh yeah, he done dropped some new shit, That's why I don't really be announcing a lot of stuff. I just drop it. But that's the only way that's how I feel I'm doing better as I'm going with this music now and finding my own way to do it, promote myself,
It's your boy Bo. Thank y'all to the block viewers, man. It was an excellent motherfucking interview. Chopped it up with my nigga Capone Hefe. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to his interview. To his music that he got coming up. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to the next project, because we on your ass now.
1.
The bench, pillow talker, dry snitch, always giving out those hands. I brought the flame for your cake, now make a wish. On your birthday, it be O before a lane know it. I'm going off, and I never seen the shoulder shit. Only in chains, hitting facts with showmanship. They ain't fuck with you when you was broke. Now you laughing at the fact you took it as a joke. I'm not gonna stop anytime.
Well, you did what you could.
And tellin' was a nice try. They ain't fuck with you when you was broke. Now you laughing at the fact they took it as a joke. I'm not gonna stop anytime.
Well, you did what you could.
And tellin' was a nice try.